William Ruto enters a state of panic mode after summoning the Western Luyas. This comes shortly after Edwin Sifuna announced a mega rally, another Mwananchi rally in Western Kenya, following a successful event in Nairobi, Kitengela. Welcome back to our channel. Press that subscribe button for more news bulletins on Royal News, the channel where you get all your trending politics. Edwin Sifuna has created a political tension in State House and in Western leaders when he announced a mega rally in Western Kenya following a successful event of the Mwananchi rally in Kitengela, with all ODM supporters turning out to Sifuna, meaning people have trusted him as the new voice of the people. The loyalty lies with Sifuna for his trendy politics of criticizing the government, engaging one term, exactly what the people of Kenya want to hear. But the question is, do you think Edwin Sifuna is going to create a successful Mwananchi rally in Western? And will Western bow down to Edwin Sifuna? This will only mean that he is going to stamp authority in home grounds if they do. Now, this announcement has created a political tension that William Ruto is having a panic attack mode. He has summoned the Luya MPs in a quick emergency to discuss the current state of Western region. Why do you think William Ruto has called an emergency meeting with the Luya leaders? Now, before we continue, I'd like to thank all our die-hard supporters for endlessly growing our channel. We wouldn't be where we are without your endless support. And if it's your first time to listen in, press that subscribe button and ring your notification bell so that you can be fast to receive our news bulletins once we upload them. Now, back to politics. I want us to look at the effects of Edwin Sifuna stamping authority in the Western region, because William Ruto is looking at Western region for support. Imagine Edwin Sifuna, the rebellious Secretary General who was ousted recently with a NEC meeting that replaced him with Omanyo from Busia County, a weak woman who is not even equal the shoes of Edwin Sifuna. You see, Raila Odinga actually trusted Sifuna, and he knew exactly what Sifuna is, a fierce firebrand that spoke the democratic rights of Kenyans, and in this way he built a political vehicle unstoppable, causing a panic attack in the ODM. Now, with no further ado, let's get at the effects of Sifuna's stamping authority. This will only mean that all the diehard supporters of Western will rally their support behind Sifuna, confirming him as the new kingpin of Western region. And it is very easy for Sifuna to actually change their minds not to support William Ruto, who is fully relying on Western for support come 2027. You see, Ruto is looking for allies, and if you cannot be an ally to Ruto, then this only means you need to be axed. That is why Ruto has been endlessly fighting Edwin Sifuna as the Secretary General. But why do you think Oburu Odinga is allowing William Ruto to extend a hand in ODM? ODM is an independent political party, and matters need to be handled by the party leader. Now, so far in Western, we are looking at Cleophas Malala. We have George Natembeya, and now the powerful voice, Edwin Sifuna. Cleophas with Rigathi Gachagua. Natembeya had also joined the opposition, and now we have Edwin Sifuna, the current movement in ODM, controlling all the ODM supporters, while Oburu is left with just a title, party leader with the no support. What is ODM without its supporters? Can Oburu Odinga manage to negotiate with William Ruto in terms of the broad-based alliance without the supporters? In politics, everything happens for a reason. The numbers actually matter. Support someone to get something in return, and whoever has the numbers definitely has a say. And here we are looking at Edwin Sifuna with all the supporters of Raila Amolo Odinga. Do you think the delegates of ODM can actually have a sit-down meeting to assess the current situation in ODM, because they are going to lose out? Imagine Sifuna walks out. What do you think ODM will remain? Definitely all the supporters will go with Sifuna. We currently saw the event Oburu Odinga made in Tononoka in Mombasa County. They were literally paying people to come and attend their function, and people screamed out Edwin Sifuna. They erupted in chants of Edwin Sifuna, meaning they also acknowledge Edwin Sifuna. Now he started with Nairobi County, now he's heading to Western. And supposing he successfully turns Western into his side, which definitely we are expecting a positive reception. Next, we will be having Kisumu, probably with Babu Owino and James Orengo. And Ruto will be cornered, because if Kisumu acknowledges Babu Owino and Siaya says yes to Orengo, where do you think William Ruto is going to be left? Because currently we are all targeting the ODM Raila Odinga supporters. And if also Mombasa has said no to Oburu Odinga, can Sifuna turn Mombasa into a Mwananchi rally? Powerful, that will give William Ruto sleepless nights. It is called politics, and the game's changer have just begun. A political revolution created by none other than Edwin Sifuna, the fierce political firebrand, the anti-broad-based supporters. Edwin Sifuna, Babu Owino, James Orengo, Sotsi, Winnie Odinga in their camp. How far will the wars in ODM go? Because it is clear Oburu Odinga is slowly losing out all the supporters, following none other than Edwin Sifuna. Currently, Sifuna is the most marketable man and on demand. Imagine he left ODM. Where would he go? What are the options of Sifuna? Can he create his own political party? Will he join the opposition? Will he stay in ODM? Or he will become the new face of opposition? Leave me your views there on the comment section. I'd like to know what your choice is. What are the options of Edwin Sifuna? Now, Wanka has already gone into a panic mode, and she is clearly stating that they want to discuss with Edwin Sifuna to see the way forward to try and solve the political wrangles in ODM. But how far can they come to this settlement? Do you think they will get a deal with Edwin Sifuna, who has ODM in his palms with all the supporters, abandoning Oburu Odinga, Junet Mohammed, Wanga, and the broad-based supporters? Because Wanga was promised the deputy president seat, and now she cannot get it because Sifuna has all the supporters. But what do you think? Can William Ruto actually grant ODM the deputy president slot when Edwin Sifuna has gone with all the supporters? Politics and the battles have just begun. Well, are you part of Edwin Sifuna's Mwananchi rally? Will Western region bow down to Edwin Sifuna, the new voice of the people currently controlling all ODM supporters? And why do you think William Ruto summoned the Western leaders for an emergency meeting ahead of Edwin Sifuna's Mwananchi rally in Western region? Well, Edwin Sifuna causes panic yet and another tension after a successful event, the Mwananchi rally in Kitengela. Are you part of the Mwananchi rally? Stay tuned to Royal News, the channel where you get all your trending bulletins. And the question is, will Sifuna create yet another political tension with the mega supporters of ODM rallying behind him in Western Kenya? Royal News got you covered. Stay tuned to Royal News for more news updates on all the trending stories on the Mwananchi rally with Edwin Sifuna, the voice of the people, and all ODM supporters behind him, Oburu, party leader, but without the supporters, because the supporters are dining with none other than Edwin Sifuna. Well, if it's your first time, press that subscribe button and ring your notification bell for more updates. With JD Ishmaels, I got you covered on Royal News. Until next time.